Hello everybody,
Hello.
Welcome back to the channel. So today we are doing a very special episode. We asked you guys if you had any questions for us and you wanted to know a bit more about who we are, what we do, anything beauty related that was more directed to Paulina. So we've decided to do a Q&A. So here we are. Thank you so much to everybody who has sent us loads of questions in. We really appreciate your input, and we are going to get started right now. So first of all, the way we're going to do it is we're just going to, they're kind of in some sort of order, but we've got about...
We decided to divide into more private questions and then more like channel related. So that's pretty much about the order, and I think we can start.
Yeah, let's kick this off. So the first question that we had is, how did you both meet? How did we meet? So do you want to explain how we met?
Yeah, that was very by accident, I would say. We went to this work party, but funny thing is that neither of us actually worked there. I was just invited by my friend at the time, and Robert was invited by his friend, and we just kind of met there, two odd people.
And here we are a few years later on. So that's how we met.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Where are you from? So where are you from, Paulina?
As probably most of you know, I'm from Poland. I was born in Poznań, which is the city in western part of Poland, and I've been,
You've been here since how long?
6 or 7 years. I'm not really sure, but that's pretty much where I'm from.
I'm from down south. I'm actually from Cambridge, so I'm a southerner, born and bred, and then I've moved up to here, Manchester. Yeah. Cool. What's the next question?
Where in the UK do you live? So I didn't really want to reply to that question before.
We live in Manchester.
Yes,
so,
we live in Manchester, so Robert moved up north, and I just, the first time I moved pretty much when I moved to UK, I moved directly here, so, I've just been here for the whole time. So, yeah.
Okay. Do you have any hobbies?
You start then. What's your hobbies?
Well, I've actually got a degree in music, so I'm a big music fanatic. I'm actually a drummer, and I've played in bands before, and I like video editing and gaming. I'm a bit of a gamer. That's pretty much my main hobbies. I like to read a bit. So, yeah, mostly creative stuff.
Yeah.
Being creative. And yourself?
Well, I think I should start with dancing, although I feel a bit weird saying this because I haven't really moved a lot recently, but dancing has been one of my most prominent hobbies, I would say. I've done quite a lot of that. I did a lot of belly dancing, a lot of pole dancing at some point, and all the other kind of aerial stuff. But I haven't been really active for the last year. I'm just trying to get back to it. I haven't been active for longer than that. The whole pandemic kind of situation made it. I got back to it a little bit last autumn, and then Christmas and everything. So I'm just trying to get back to it again.
Contemporary, you done a bit of contemporary, didn't you?
Yeah, but that was not something I was really into. It was more an additional kind of thing. Once you just do one dance style, it's actually good to try something else. But my main focus was belly dance at some point, more modern belly dance. It used to be called tribal fusion. I think at this point it's not called that anymore, and it kind of makes sense. And then the pole dance was another my second focus. And apart from dancing, what else? Reading. I do read a lot of books recently. I go back to it again.
What did you just finish?
I finished the book that Robert got me 2 years ago for Christmas. I did have a little break with the books for some reason as well. I don't know why. I just didn't really read much for the last year, but then I'm back with it. So I just finished the
Stephen King book.
Yeah. But I'm reading much more now. I used to paint a lot. That's something that's somewhere in the back of my mind that I kind of just want to get back to it. But so many things to do, and traveling, definitely. That's another thing I love doing. So I think that's about that. Yeah. So these are my hobbies.
So the next question is, where do you love to travel?
Oh, that's actually I think we put it on on purpose after the hobbies kind of situation, because you know.
we like to travel as much as we can.
And anywhere, like anywhere is fine. Like we haven't been really, again, I mean, we're talking about our hobbies, but we haven't been really doing that much of them like recently. Traveling was one of those hobbies that were just put on hold. But I mean, at least last year we managed to go to Poland and Germany, and then like the year before that we managed to go to Crete.
We've been to quite a few countries between us. I mean, I've been to Poland, Germany, Slovenia, Greece, France.
Yeah, there's like I mean, we've been trying to do like traveling, but there's no like a specific destination. I think I would love to see like anything I can, like, you know, anywhere I can go, that's fine.
Fingers crossed, I'd like to go to Budapest at some point in the near future. I was supposed to go for my birthday last year, but then things happened and I didn't get to go.
We were supposed to go, like together, like and then, but yeah, this year we're actually planning to go away for Robert's birthday in February, and then for my birthday in September. So hopefully, and then we're already going to the festival in Slovenia. So again, everything, fingers crossed that, you know, nothing.
And Barcelona as well, hopefully.
Yeah. So that these are the plans
lots
for the
lots
next
of
year.
plans there.
Yeah.
Next question: do you have daytime jobs?
A
yes.
short answer: yes.
Yes, we're both self-employed.
We can't afford living off the YouTube. I mean, like, let's be honest, guys. This doesn't really bring us like anything. This is just our like hobby, like a passion, and even the boxes. I don't really get them like for free or at a reduced rate. That's why I'm so good at finding like good deals. You know, I have to pay the full price too. So. Yeah, full-time jobs, yes.
Yes. Yeah. But if you guys do want to, please do subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment, anything like that actually really supports us significantly. Yes. So that we much appreciate if you haven't already. Okay, what's your favourite food?
I would have to go. I don't know. I mean, we like eating. Okay, we should have mentioned that in our hobbies, I suppose.
I like sourdough pizza.
What pizza would be one of my top choices too. Pizza, sushi. I like sushi. I'm not sure if this is something I could eat like every day.
We like curries.
Curries, yes. We like eating in general.
We just like eating.
Yeah, but a pizza is definitely on one of the top choices. I think you like some Polish stuff, right? What do you like?
Zapiekanki. Polish baguette is basically a baguette with mushrooms.
Cheese.
Yeah, if you haven't already, go and check out our Polish vlog.
Yeah.
Poland winter in Poland video that we did, because I actually show you some zapiekanki.
Yes.
So.
And you like pierogi, right?
And pierogi, Polish dumplings. Very nice.
Oh. Yeah. So generally the answer will be like, we like food.
Yes,
we like food.
We love food.
What your favorite food? Yes, we eat a lot. Okay.
Next question, Paulina, are you a beautician?
No, I'm not. I'm a beauty enthusiast. I read a lot. I watch a lot of like videos, but I'm trying to be like focused on people who kind of know their stuff, and I definitely encourage you to do the same thing. Don't just focus on one person, because it's just good to have your knowledge from like different sources and then compare it. You know, if you're not like a professional, it's just good to have like different perspective.
Always try to have a neutral perspective, don't you?
Yeah, that's definitely good.
Very important.
But yeah, definitely, I'm very interested in like beauty related things. I was even thinking about doing like the maybe beautician kind of course or something like that, but I just couldn't really find anything that would be like quick, because you know, I don't really have time for like a proper thing at the moment. There's like so many things on my plate at this point. So yeah, between like full-time job and this YouTube channel and many more things, it seems like a lot. So yeah, I think I could have answered with like one word only, but then I don't know. So no, I'm not a beautician.
Moving swiftly on to the next section. So we've kind of done like the kind of personal questions you guys asked. Now this is more like focused on like YouTube and the channel stuff. So the first question is, how did we, Random Lifestyle, get started?
And also there's another question, a second one, which is actually kind of connected.
How did you come up with the channel? So how did you get started?
And how did we come up with the channel idea in general? Well, here's the thing. I had this like shopping kind of obsession thing. I was buying like a lot of like advent calendars and boxes and things like that. And Robert was like, "Well, do something useful with that. I don't know, just create like a YouTube channel, whatever." And I wasn't really sure, and but how this idea actually was created. And at first, it was supposed to be something a little bit different. It was supposed to be more like a lifestyle, vegan food. It was like another person with us with this idea, and this was supposed to be a little bit different. And then it was like an evolution kind of process. It kind of developed naturally in what it is now.
They went off and did their own thing. We continued with this, and then we developed the channel more to what it's become now, basically.
And it's like it was like 100% beauty, and now I think we're adding slightly of that lifestyle like element. So we were even thinking about changing the name of the channel because it didn't really make sense at some point. But now that we're adding more lifestyle, and it is quite random, isn't it? So I think
maybe one day we might change about this point in time.
I think it works for now. I think it works.
Now,
Now that we're going to add maybe a little bit more of that like a vloggy stuff, I think it works. Okay.
Okay. Next question. How come you guys don't record in Polish?
A very simple reason, Robert doesn't speak Polish.
I know about 5-6 words in Polish. Me trying to edit a video that was recorded in Polish would be a nightmare, basically.
That's one thing, and also we live in the UK, so it was like a natural choice to record in English because that will be our main like target audience, I think. Obviously, it's not like that because obviously that we have like people watching us from like different countries, but you kind of have to choose something, and English was the easiest choice here, and also like the most universal, I think, because we can actually. I mean, obviously there are more people speaking English than Polish, so
as we develop as a channel, though, we have started adding like closed captions to the videos. They might not be 100% accurate, but we're just trying to do this to make everybody feel more inclusive. So maybe if you're on the bus and you don't want to have the volume on, you can read the closed captions, or to be there for as a benefit from people from other countries around the world. So yeah.
What's the next one?
Okay. Any YouTubers you personally like to watch, doesn't have to be beauty.
Okay, you start because mine is going to be. I'm going to talk for like 5 hours again.
I mean, I watch a lot of random stuff on YouTube, but there's a couple of YouTube channels I like. There's one called Creo-san, and it's basically this channel which is a bunch of Ukrainian guys, and they do like weird sciencey experiments, and they do a lot of stuff in like Chernobyl and stuff. Yeah. And there's another channel.
I think, by the way, I mean, sorry to interrupt, but I'll just let you go in a minute. But we're going to link those channels in the description box below. If you are interested in any of those, it will be just easier than just like searching, by the name. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
And then I watched this one. Well, these two channels: Illegal Freedom slash Shay, and he's basically this guy who just travels around Europe, jumping on trains. I know it sounds a bit bad and a bit naughty, but he does things traveling around Europe, showing Europe basically. It's really, really cool, but he doesn't post it often, but that's pretty much what I watch.
And you watch a lot of like YouTube kind of related videos, like
as you probably will see over time, that the YouTube channel is always developing. I like to study YouTube and learn about YouTube, so I watch like the likes of Nick Nimmins, who's a really, really fantastic guy who teaches YouTube. Roberto Blake, another guy who's like an entrepreneur / YouTuber. So these guys are who I look up to help us improve the channel. So
okay.
What about you, Paulina?
Yes.
Who do you?
From the non-beauty related category, I would just start. I do watch quite a lot of like mentor pilots about the flying.
Yeah.
The flying situation. I mentor pilot, and also there's like a Polish channel, Turbulencia, but that's obviously for those of you who speak Polish. If you're interested in that, the reason, I mean, don't ask. I mean, I think I had this like really like a weird patch in my life that for some reason I started to feel like no reason at all. I started to feel very uncomfortable flying. I don't know why. I've been flying for like ages now, and then like a couple of years back I was like, I think I don't like flying anymore, and I was like a bit scared, and I think I prefer to know things like how they work, and this actually helped me quite a lot. Now I just don't really think too much of things that can happen because because I feel like I know things.
I'm not much of a fan of flying anymore these days.
Yeah, thanks to me probably, because I was just panicking. But definitely these two channels are actually quite informative. And then I do watch Christina Randall, which is like true crime kind of situation. I find her voice very like soothing and calming. And also there's Bailey Sarian, which is, I mean, she is very much like crime, crime mystery kind of like channel, but with beauty twist, because she's a makeup artist. She's doing makeup while talking about murder and mystery. So I mean, I'm pretty sure most of you actually know her, but she's amazing. And this is actually the very kind of swift kind of change to the beauty channels that I watch, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. When it comes to like unboxing kind of content videos, I watch a lot of people. I actually prefer watching like smaller YouTubers because I feel like they're like less professional, but in a good way. Like you can see their excitement or the disappointment a little bit better. I think like with bigger YouTubers, it's more like a professional kind of, you know, they act very professionally about it. But it's not always the rule. But I kind of like watching new people all the time.
We watch well, Paulina watches a lot of beauty YouTube channels.
Yeah, and as for like skincare, Cassandra Bankson is the first person that comes to my mind. She knows things, you know. She knows her stuff, so definitely someone I can recommend. There are a lot of channels that just come to my mind. I don't want to like speak for ages. I want to just mention those names here and there. So I'm just going to post the ones that I'm just going to put them in the description box. So if you're interested in any of those channels, just click
check
on
out
them.
the links.
Check them out. So these will be the channels that I watch mostly from the beauty category. And
okay, next question. Do you prefer British beauty / cosmetics over Polish?
I have no idea. I mean, I've lived for 7 years in the UK now, 6 or 7 years. So I don't really know much about the Polish cosmetics. And I know there are like many good brands, like new amazing brands that are really highly rated by people. So I don't feel like I have enough knowledge to talk about Polish stuff. I was actually thinking about ordering some things and trying. I've been trying this hair product brand recently, and we'll see how it's going to go. But naturally, I know more about British cosmetics because I just live here at this point of my life.
If you guys do have like any suggestions for Polish cosmetics that Paulina should try,
maybe.
Please drop a comment in. We'd love to know, honestly.
Yeah, something I should try maybe. Okay.
Do you have any favourite PL brand? I think that's kind of ties into that question that you've just asked. So is there any favourite Polish brand that you have tried?
I don't have anything that I could just mention from the top of my head, to be honest, but I'll try to... No, I don't think I have anything like that. I do have like some products that I usually buy when I go to Poland, but not necessarily 100% Polish. Like the hair conditioner.
Well, I can tell you something. When I go to Poland, they actually have some really, really nice hair oils. So
he uses them for his beard.
Not for my beard, for my hair.
Really?
So if you guys don't know, I've actually got hair down to my back, to the bottom of my back. You may have seen me with my hair down in some videos. So I'm quite conscious about my hair, so I keep up most of the time. But I actually, when I go to Poland, we tend to get like the little hair oils because they smell really nice. So they're really nice for my hair. So
the super cheap ones, like you can buy them in Rossmann and Biedronka. But so I think River does have like I don't know what brand that is even, to be honest. But
I have no idea.
But that's like definitely a Polish product, I think. But other than that, I don't think I have anything like that at the moment. When I back in the days, I did have brands I liked, but I don't really know at this point anymore what I would actually put there.
Okay, next question. What is your skincare routine, Paulina?
So we actually had that question before, and this is something we're probably going to cover in a separate video in the future.
Content.
Yeah, because we're trying to like add some more like new content to our channel. So obviously, not to make this video super long, I'm going to cover this in a separate video and show you some products that I've been using recently.
Yeah, okay. Next up, Paulina, if you could only choose one product to use from now to eternity, what would it be?
That's a tough one. I mean, for you, that would probably be beard oil or something like that, so easy.
isn't there? I'm sure, and I might be wrong here. Isn't there like an Elemis cream that you use quite a lot?
Do you know what, guys? I think what I'm thinking is I can't really tell you like one product. Like, would it be, because I would have to just choose a category. I think, because would it be like face or hair or body, or like even on my face? I have to like put some cream, but also like I need to wash my face. So I could tell you maybe one product for each category. That could make sense. But I don't think I can. I should do that now. Maybe that's a topic for another video, I think. What do you think?
Yes, I think.
Yeah,
definitely.
like my favorite product in each category. That could actually work like that. But at this moment, I don't think I would be able to tell you just one product like altogether.
She has
also,
so
makeup,
many.
right?
She has so many.
I think
tripping over them.
I think it would be difficult, but I could definitely choose like one product for each category. Face creams, serums, moisturizers, and also like makeup. That's another stuff, right? That's another thing. But yeah, that's probably the only answer I can give you for now.
Okay, next up, what hyped up skincare do you feel is totally overrated?
I don't really have like a proper answer to that, because it's very individual. Like, obviously, we have those brands that are just created to pump up the value of some boxes, but like pretty much everybody knows about it, right? I'm quite open about the fact that I actually do like Avant products. I do like them, but there are like different brands, like the Doctor's Formula. I think that they don't really work that well on my skin, and they don't always work on my skin that well. But this is again individual. I'm pretty sure there are many people who love Doctor's Formula, hate Avant. I think these are still good products, but maybe a little bit overpriced for what they are. For me personally, Caudalie is one of the brands that I just can't stand them. Like, whatever I try from that brand just breaks me out. I have dry skin, so it shouldn't really break me out, but it does. And it does not work for me, and I know many people love it. I'm not going to say that this is underrated, because this is just my opinion. I'm not a fan. But honestly, I don't think, apart from yeah, and then again, like products like, let's say, hyaluronic acid from Dr. Barbara Sturm, overpriced, definitely overrated, yes. But then again, everybody knows it, so I can't give you like examples of something that would be like completely surprising for you. It's just mostly things that are either very individual, or like kind of everybody knows that these things are overpriced. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, where are we? How big is your stash of beauty products? How big is your stash of beauty products?
How am I to answer that question? How am I to answer?
Let's put it this way. Bathroom, all the shelves pretty much full. Whole chest of drawers, pretty much full. Top of wardrobe, pretty much full. She has so many beauty products, guys.
I would show you guys, but you'll probably think I'm crazy.
Yeah, she has got a lot of beauty products.
Like, yeah, and then it's not that I'm keeping everything, okay? I'm just gifting like a lot of these products and stuff. I still have a lot. Like,
yeah,
it's like
and she gets a top up from the subscription boxes
it's just I put in categories, and it's just I kind of know what I have. I go through my stuff all the time, but it's a lot. It is a lot, and it's like, it's like a never-ending supply. as you mentioned, new subscription boxes.
But you have been decluttering. Yeah,
recently. Makeup and stuff.
If you haven't seen them, we have done some decluttering videos recently. She's done blushes, highlighters, and bronzers. We've done a video on that. We also did a
eyeshadow palette.
You did an eyeshadow palette, so go and check those out after this video if you haven't already.
The lipsticks are next to go, but that's going to be a tough one.
The lipstick video.
But yeah, I do have a lot of products. A lot.
Such a big stash. Okay.
You wouldn't believe.
A few more questions. What is your favourite advent calendar of 2021?
I don't think there was like one particular that was the most amazing. Can I give you three? I'll give you three because I think it'll be more like. I did like Net-a-Porter, even though there was a bit of a disappointment with the price situation, and yeah, and I think the sizes as well. But the Net-a-Porter advent calendar definitely. I mean, even with this whole controversy, it was definitely one of the best ones. Harrods was amazing this year, really good. And then I would probably say I really like Fortnum and Mason because it was a bit different. And yes, I did mention the three like most expensive ones, or like from this most expensive kind of category range. But I mean, they were the best. Also, very expensive but still the best. It's very difficult for me to compare like those expensive advent calendars with, let's say, ASOS, which was amazing too in my opinion, but it's difficult to compare.
There was one or two calendars that Paulina unboxed, and they had pretty much all full-size products, and you were really surprised because you weren't expecting that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There were like many good advent calendars this year, in my opinion, but it's just also, again, very individual. Like John Lewis, that was an amazing advent calendar. I didn't buy it, I didn't unbox it because I actually had most of these products, but this one was amazing. Spice and K was really good. This was one of my favorites too. Cold Beauty, obviously, it's always good. There were so many good ones, like really.
What was your favourite, guys? Let us know. Yeah, what was your favourite calendars? We'd love to know. I mean, I got to try some men's advent calendars, so they're okay. I mean, like for me,
like 2 years ago, this year, the last year you didn't try
I do any this year?
No, because nothing was really too interesting.
I tell you something. Before Christmas, guys, we were so busy with preparing all the Christmas content for you. You sometimes just lose track of things, don't you? Okay, next up. What was your favourite taste from the boxes with snacks that you used to get? So I think this question is like snack surprise. What was our favourite kind of snacks? I think flavours.
I always go for savoury. I do like savoury snacks. Like, you know, crisps are always my thing. I'm not much of like a. Oh, I hate those like kind of like a sour, sweet and sour things. That's not really my thing.
One of the boxes, snack surprise boxes that we had some like really salty sweets.
Yeah, but that was very interesting in a way.
Very
like,
interesting,
you know.
but insanely salty.
What was your favourite? Because we didn't.
What was my favourite? Oh God, you know what? We've had so many great snack surprise boxes, and I've tried so many great things. I couldn't tell you an individual box. Just go away, check out the videos. Honestly, and you'll see.
What is usually something that you like the most when you just you like some stuff with like a fruity kind of component in them, right? You like some fruity
I like
kind
really
of things.
sweet stuff. I mean, it's not really food, but a lot of the drinks have been really good in the snack surprise. Anything that's really nice, chocolatey, sweet kind of stuff. Not so much a fan of like gummy stuff, but like
gummy stuff. Yeah.
I like the chocolatey, really nice chocolatey. So there's some nice sponge cake type things as well.
Oh yeah, sponge cake type. That's something you usually like. Yeah, I'm more like a savoury person. I do like a good chocolate.
Sweet
I'm not going
savoury.
to lie.
Good combination. Yeah. All right. Next up, Rob's favourite fragrance on Paulina. So yeah, guys, Paulina's got about 150 fragrances. But I have to tell you, being a Paco Rabanne fan, I do like the Paco Rabanne fragrances on you. I think they're probably my favourite on her. But she's got so many great ones. There's actually one we share. What's the one that we share?
Just Club from Maison Margiela.
Yeah,
this is
nice.
This is a male fragrance, but I really like it too. It's a very kind of like sexy, dark kind of scent.
But since being with her, my fragrance collection is grown. So I have about 25-30 fragrances probably.
So Robert's collection is bigger than like most girls. I mean, I don't really know many girls who have that many fragrances as you.
And I have a bag of samples which I'm still going through, trying to find ones I actually like and then want to get rid of. So
usually like the pricey ones. Remember that? I think it was like Aventus or something that you really liked, and I was like,
maybe I should do a fragrance declutter of my samples.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, just a couple more questions to go. So, who would you collaborate with on your YouTube channel?
Okay, so I mean, first of all, we do have like a lot of plans for this year, but we want to focus on kind of like our channel's development. We want to add some new content. We want to work on the content that we have, kind of like a lot of things like this. So we haven't been really thinking about like collaborations.
Arta is going to be coming back. Arta, if you guys don't know, he's a fantastic makeup artist. So this year we're going to try and do more content with him focused on makeup and kind of that kind of stuff. Product reviews of him. So look out for that's coming. So that's definitely something we're going to bring back on the channel more of.
Yes, and then I think we focus on collaborations per se, like maybe next year, because this year is probably going to be very busy.
When we're a little bit bigger, because we're still quite a small channel, so I think it'll be more beneficial to us when we're a bit bigger.
Still trying to like figure out where we're at, like with our content and everything. We're just still like adding a little bit here, and then like we're just kind of like trying to figure that out. What's the last question?
Okay, how do you envision the future of the channel?
Oh, okay. So Well, obviously, I think I partially answered that question. But we kind of this year let's talk about like the nearest future because we can't really talk about like how it's going to be. We can't probably even imagine. Like last year, we didn't really expect like how this channel is going to look now because you know it's very like a kind of organic kind of situation. It's like we kind of react to what you guys want and what you like. If there's something that the most amazing idea that we have and you don't really kind of like this idea, then obviously we're not going to push it. And then sometimes there are some ideas coming from you guys and then we are kind of like, you know, responding to them.
I mean, for me personally, I mean, I do all the, as you know or may not know, I do all the video editing. So I actually spend a lot of time learning about YouTube, studying how YouTube works, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. So we're always trying to adjust our content to find stuff that you guys like, that you guys want to watch. We want to make sure the videos...
But also at the same time, we want to stay in this kind of like... in what we find interesting, because we don't really want to like pretend that we just do something that completely is not up our alley. So
as you're probably aware, we just introduced kind of vlog kind of content. This is very experimental. This is very new to the channel. So we hope to do a bit more of it and hope you guys will like it more or that kind of thing.
Well, we're still going to work on that because I kind of want this to also like incorporate the beauty component in it, like, you know, which we'll see how it's going to work, but definitely we're working on some new content. We had like some requests from you guys, so definitely we're going to try these things, and also we're going to work on our current content and decide if I mean, there might be some videos that will just go during this year, but there might be some new ones that will appear on the channel, and we're already preparing for advent calendar season next year, like mentally, because this is going to be tough this year, like
we've already started planning for Christmas season kind of already, so
we're definitely going to do some reveals of multi-branded advent calendars. I'm not sure if we're going to go through all those like single branded, but we might actually do like a poll and you'll decide like which advent calendars you want to see when it comes to like single branded ones. But multi-branded, definitely we're going to reveal them like last year.
But the biggest thing that you guys can do to help us, I mean, as you know, we want to grow and become bigger. If you subscribe to us, like us, if you just genuinely like our content and like what we do, please subscribe, leave a comment, share the channel with your friends. That really helps us in the algorithms, YouTube algorithms, and helps us grow. But, you know, we spend countless hours doing this because we love to entertain you guys and make great content. So and we love feedback as well. So any feedback is more than welcome. So anything else you want to say before we end this video, Paulina?
There are no more questions, so...
If you guys do have any more questions after watching this video, please do let us know in the comments below. We're always open to feedback and we love answering to your comments. And all we can say is thank you very much for watching.
Thank
we
you
hope stick around.
With us,
thank you so much for your support and thank you for all the questions. Thank you to everybody who's submitted the questions. We really appreciate, guys, very, very much. But yeah, if you like this video, like I said, give it a like, comment, and for more content, please do check out these videos, and probably more will appear here. And we shall see you very, very soon.
Bye.
Take care, guys. Bye.